Good evening. Alright, we were still on DLC 2. Um, here. Yeah, I was busy with clearing this frickin' area, which is pretty tough with those giant thingies that like summon these ghosts. I am on 68.1. Whoa. Pretty good, just not as good against magic thrust and oh, you bastard. least these guys give okay XP. Oh yeah, this motherfucker is a problem. Why were those ghosts there for so long? Shouldn't they have disappeared sooner? Asking for a friend. I don't know what that was. Not a big fan of the enemy, to be honest. Well, that was stupid of me. At least I can maybe try and not aggro the annoying giant, because I don't want to fight that thing. Well, let's see if I can take this detour to not aggro the thing. I don't, it's just fucking annoying. Really? I'm not even that close, dude. Maybe I can de-aggro it by just moving far away. But yeah, it's another typical enemy that I hate. I don't even know how you're supposed to damage it while there's like all those archers shooting at you. Like sometimes you're lucky and they just do the thing where the meleeers are, but then the archers come regardless, so. Oh god, I don't want to fight two of them. How did I not hit him? I wonder if it's one or two guys going around in circles here. Oh fuck, here's another dude. Didn't know it was that low on stamina. hearing? The fuck is that dragon that just landed down? Excuse me? What was that? What the fuck was that combo? All of a sudden, ultra combo, holy shit. Where the hell did that come from? How, man? How did my roll not... Fuck. So inconsistent, man. 50k souls gone. Because for some magical reason, the AI behaved differently and walked over there. See, now he was standing still. How does that make sense?
I shall
Man, his combo gets insane when his sword is on fire, man. It's like one of those bullshit combos where it's so fast you can dodge, but then the second swing hits you because it goes right out of the dodge because it's not synchronized. It's not balanced. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. No. Don't accidentally press the button. Let you get away with that. Alright, that's one way we can go. I think that's a shortcut we can get, right? Alright, that's good. The fuck do you want? Oh. Alright, I want to explore these areas away from the giant fuck. Oh, there's another guy here. Fuck, I forgot. Ah, I'd already explored here. There's stuff down there though. Oh. Oh. What is that? Oh shit. Hi, Slayer. Getting my ass kicked. You know how the usual is. Yep, this fucker was a boss. Now he's apparently a regular enemy. I got him. It's a good thing I really liked it. Holy fuck, we got his armor! Ah! Nice! Probably not able to carry it, but that's fucking cool. It's only a little bit heavier. The leggings are actually lighter, but not nearly as good. Well, yeah, it's good to see you, Slayer. Apparently I have 117,000 souls, okay. Yeah, how are you doing? Enemy. A bit lazy. Oh, I think we're all a little bit guilty of that, right? It's allowed at certain times of the year, I'd say, especially this time of the year. When it's colder outside and stuff like that. I also have the shield. Oh no, I could get the shield from his soul, that was the thing. And the weapon. We've got more Master Roshis. Damn, that sounds like a very comfy couch indeed. Play Way of the Hunter. Cougar. That's good to hear. Oh, I've already been here, okay. I went full circle. Uh, The gun pack is free. Oh, okay. You were asking about dragons in this game, right? Looks like there's a new boy waiting for me up there. I'm not sure if we get to fight him, but that is where the road leads. Let's check out the dragon. Oh. I don't think he's okay with us going towards him. Oh god! Oh fuck. Oh boy. So that's a welcoming hello from him. Maybe he's just happy to see us. I might first have to spend my souls. Thankfully I did find a shortcut here towards the bonfire. Yeah, exactly. He wants us nice and fried. He wants us nice and crispy. Yeah, that's pretty standard in Dark Souls. If you see a dragon, it's probably gonna flame you when you get close to him. Most of the time. There are some exceptions, but yeah, most of the dragons just do that.
Ashen thou, then I am down. Very well, then hey. Mayst thou thy peace dis-
Let's see. Oh, I could maybe get another level up out of this. Not sure. And if I'm only close to one, I can still just get it. It's around 85k, right? That's more than enough.
Ashen thou, then I douse. Very well, then hey. Mayst thou thy peace.
I don't think I checked what I can trade in the other soul that we got from the last boss fight. Soul of the Demon Prince. A freaking curved sword. I guess I'll take that, but plenty of cool armors here.
Ashen One,
Whoa.
be sure to...
That was scary. The game just froze for like a second there. Which is unusual because I don't think I've ever had Dark Souls crash on me, did I? Not sure. And check the armors again. Yeah, I could wield this. Iron Dragon Slayer armor isn't actually as good. Base physical is better, but thank you. Well, how am I gonna do this? I have to look where the hell he's gonna use his flames. Okay, so it's in the upper area. He's not really shooting it on the lower. Oh. I thought the ledge was there, it's not, but I did see these hidden thingies on the right. They do have durabilities, but it takes a long time for them to break. Oh shit. Armors cannot be upgraded. Shields can, however. But usually it's not worth upgrading shields. If items break, you can just spend some souls at the blacksmith to repair it, but they also repair automatically at bonfires, at least in Dark Souls 3. I don't remember how it was in some of the others. Like, if you look at the bottom left of my screen, you see a tiny red bar under my weapon icon. It's very hard to see it, but that's like my durability, but it's like every time it gets repaired automatically when I visit a bonfire, so... Most of the time repairing is not really that important. Durability and all that stuff. Armor also highly depends on, I guess, what type of class you play. Well, the class you choose is only like your beginning stats. You can, of course, spec into other things, but you know, you can kind of like, you know, what kind of like play style do you want? Do you want to melee? Do you want to use ranged or magic? Do you want to have a bit of a blend? And then if you want to like spec into your equipment load and stuff like that. Yeah, usually magic is like easy mode, where you can just shoot things from afar. But it's also less fun in my opinion, but you know, if someone wants to play it that way, that's their choice, of course. No, my souls. God damn it, I die from falling. Hi, Dragon Crusaders, welcome. Good to hear you're doing well. Oh, okay, well, you can do a mix. It's just that magic is a bit... It might be disappointing the way it works for you, so I would like look up on how it works. Because I think in Dark Souls 1, it's like a limited use after every bonfire, so you need like a lot of different spells and attunement slots to use a lot of different magic until they run out, and then you have to like refill at the bonfire or something like that. I haven't really used it myself much, so... But it works a little bit different in every game, I think. But I've never used it much. I'm not even sure if there is mana in Dark Souls 1. Like, they did change it in at least this game with a mana bar, but I'm not sure anymore if Dark Souls 1 had a mana bar. I think there just works with attunement slots. But I'm not sure anymore. Again, it's been a while, it's been a couple of years. In this game, there are mana potions, though. Basically, your Estus flasks. In this game, you can swap how many you want for health and how many you want for mana. So you can assign each number. So you can have like in my case, I can now have 15 potions, and I can say, for example, 7 of one and 8 of the other, or I can say 13 of the one and 2 of the other, as long as it total 15, right? It's kind of how it works in this game, at least. I have 0 on mana potions because I don't use them, but yeah, I could swap them out. So this is the mana version, the Ashen Estus flask here. Like, consumables and throwables, yeah, those exist. There are some different types of consumables in every game, but some that are the same. Yeah. You can, so for example, these embers, they boost my health a bit. There are some items that also boost your health, but they're only, like, I guess, in real emergency situations when you're through all your Estus and absolutely have to heal. The blossoms, they temporarily boost your stamina recovery speed. Can be useful in certain boss fights, I guess. Repair powder for repairing a weapon if you really need to, but I've never had to use it one time. Like, my weapon never broke in this playthrough so far. You can boost your own damage resistance so that you take less damage of a specific damage type temporarily by using these. So, you know, boost magic defense, fire defense, lightning defense, dark defense. Or this boosts all resistances. You've got this that reduces bleeding buildup. You've got reduces poison buildup and cures poison. This one reduces poison and toxic, and it cures it. This one reduces frost buildup and cures frostbite status. This one is when you're cursed. Like, at least in the first game, it gets rid of the curse by thingy of the health bar reduction, but here it works differently, but it still reduces the curse buildup. There are consumables like these, like throwing knives, fire bombs, electricity burns. You've got the dung pies, which turn the enemy toxic, but also the user, apparently. These are to apply weapons with temporary damage boosts. So with this you can apply fire to your weapon. With this one you can apply lightning to your weapon, magic, dark, poison, lacerating effect, which I think is bleed. Alluring skull attracts certain type of enemies. I'm not sure what this does. I think maybe that you'll get invaded more easily. Prevents Estus recovery within the limited area. This is good for PvP, I guess. Temporarily disables special effects in vicinity. Probably also would like special effects PvP. Boost item discovery. So these, if you use these, your item drop chances of enemies will be increased. Transform, blending into environment. These things are like prop hunt effects, where you turn into a prop hunt piece temporarily. This is fun when you're invading enemy players and want to troll them. Rubbish is useless. Prism Stone mark path by placing on ground. Again, can also be used to troll players, I guess, when you invade them and you want to lure them with a path. Homeward Bone. This is very useful early game because it returns you to the last bonfire without losing souls. Definitely recommend this when you're exploring, especially in Dark Souls 1. And you suddenly encounter a boss, and you're like, oh shit, but I'm carrying a lot of souls. You can use this to safely go to the bonfire to spend your souls and not use them. Yep, this is very useful for panic escapes if you don't want to lose your souls. And, what's even better, later on you get a different item, which in my case in Dark Souls 3 is this one, which is the same effect, but you can use this one unlimited times. So this one doesn't run out, whereas the Homeward Bone does get used up when you use it. But eventually you'll get this one, so you actually don't need the Homeward Bone anymore. So this is very useful later on. Definitely a very useful tool for sticky situations, which for strategizing. Binoculars just lets you, use binoculars to look around, I guess. These things, I have no clue what they do. Dark Sign, I mean, this is basically return to the... This is basically the same thing as dying, so you lose your souls and go back to the last bonfire. I guess if you're in an area where there's no enemies and you cannot fall to your death and you just want to go back and die, then you can use that, I guess. If you're not holding souls or something, or not any meaningful amount. You get these souls that drop from time to time. They just give you... They're like souls in your inventory that you cannot lose, but you can use them to get a certain amount of souls. So this one is like worth 10,000 souls. This one's like 5,000 or something. You can like use them. There's also the boss souls, which also you can use to get souls. Like, I don't know, maybe 20,000 to 50,000 or more. But you usually want to keep the boss souls because there's always an NPC in the game that you can talk to trade in the boss soul for a unique boss weapon. Even the weapon, the flaming sword I'm using now, is also a boss weapon. And usually you gotta choose though. Like usually it's like one boss soul can give you 2 different types of boss weapons, but you can only get 1 each playthrough. So yeah, then you want to choose which one to get, I guess. These are like PvP and co-op medals that you can turn in for rewards at Covenants. And this is like also Phantom related stuff. Like this is if you have another player joining you co-op, you can banish them. The boss souls. The boss souls you trade in for a boss weapon through the item. You gotta give the item to the... Oh, you mean the medals? So Covenants are like clans, sort of, in the game. Like different NPCs have like these clans. But you can switch them whenever you want, and they give you different effects. And yeah, then a lot of these give like items as rewards for some things, and then you can give them to upgrade your rank for that clan. And some rewards can be like maybe unique weapons or unique armors and stuff like that. And then Cracked Red Eye Orb is if you want to invade another player. Restore link to other worlds. I think if you can't get invaded anymore temporarily, you can use this to enable being invaded again, something like that. Roster of Night, I don't know what this does. And there's like a lot of other consumables as well that I don't like. I'd have to visit like an NPC who sells them to look, but yeah, there's a lot of different thingies, but mostly it's for like damage and resistance increases. Oh my god, what the fuck? The Moaning Knight. I'm not I think there's probably some covenants, like clans, that give you stuff for invading other people and then killing and then winning. I think some covenant related stuff. I'm not sure. I never delved too deep into covenants. I think this is an NPC. Blindfold mask. Wait. What is the blindfold mask? Okay, that was definitely an NPC then. Well, I'm not too... I think there's probably covenants related to invading as well. I just have never invaded a player before, but yeah. I'm gonna kill the crystal lizard. Oh shit. Fuck. The game auto-saves wherever you are. Like, I can exit the game right now if I want to. And come back, and then all the monsters that are dead are still dead. The monsters only respawn if you die or like rest at a bonfire. Nah. Yeah, I mean, the bonfires are the safe zones where you can spend your souls and teleport, usually. Though, you don't unlock teleporting right away in Dark Souls 1. Like in Dark Souls 1, the teleporting you unlock a bit later. In Dark Souls 2, it's right at the beginning. In Dark Souls 3 as well, I think. I kinda liked not being able to teleport early game. But that's just my preference. Oh. We have a baddie here. But even though bonfires... Oh shit. Even though bonfires are the safe zone, the safe areas, it's yeah, it's not the place where you save the game. It's just anywhere. The game saves the whole time. Yeah, exactly. That was one of the ways to figure it out. A better version of that ring now. Good. Yeah, because the chain was blocked by the environment, probably on purpose. Also, apart from blocking and dodging, there's also parrying in the game, but I've never been good at parrying, so... Like, if you're better at it, you can also try parrying, but yeah, I'm really not good at it. How many rings? 4 in Dark Souls 2 and 3. 2 in Dark Souls 1, I believe. And I think also 2 in Demon's Souls. Oh, on fire, hello. Will I have enough souls to level up? I need like 87,000. 5k. Not enough yet. No. So like 10,000, right? 20,000. Okay, so I need like 7 more thousand. Alright. First one to spend my souls. So I'll just quickly go to the Grand Archives to get like 7,000 souls. I can spend my souls and then we can try to YOLO into the dragon and see if he wants a hug. And if he wants to be petted. Should be enough, so I can use this to just go to the Firelink Shrine.
Ashen one, then I. Very well, then hey. Mayst thou thy peace
Night gauntlets. Pretty good. Those are like the base ones. So the base armors you get are still pretty good. Not the best, but they're still pretty good. If you choose the night class, that is. Oh yeah, in terms of NPCs, because there's different NPCs to buy stuff from. This one, for example, if every time you give her ash, she will expand the things she sells. So, yeah, a lot of the things that I have already. shown. Homeward Bones. White Sign Soapstone. This is for co-op. So co-op summon signs you can leave for other players. So what you can do with this is basically, you only have to buy it once, it's very cheap, only 500 souls. You can go to where a boss fight is, and then other players will see it, and if they're having trouble with the boss, they can use it, and they will summon you as a co-op buddy, and then you can help them defeat a boss. And then you get, you know, if you defeat the boss, you go back to your own world, and I think you get a reward as well for it, I'm not sure. You can also buy some upgrade thingies. Only a few though of these. These you can buy unlimited, but magic stuff, some new weapons as well. Yeah. If you get summoned as a co-op sign, you will only help them in their playthrough. But it won't affect your own playthrough. But you can defeat a boss, and then you can keep helping other players with the same boss fight. As long as that player that summons you has not defeated the boss yet. I don't think you get souls for it. But I think you do get some kind of other reward, I'm not sure. I haven't really done it before. Arrows and bolts, some rings sometimes.
Ashen 1.
There's also Patches the Hyena. Patches is a running gag character in every game from FromSoft. Who's the fucker that keeps betraying you. But at the end, he will always open up a store, and then you have to choose, do you kill him or do you let him live so you can buy things from him. And he sometimes does sell pretty good things like this Katarina armor, which is like one of the best armors in the game, but heavy. Oh.
Can't find anything you like.
Oh yeah, and you can get his squat animation. The Patches squat. Also, what's very good about Dark Souls, your inventory cannot go full, and you don't have a carry limit for stuff in your inventory. Your carry limit only applies to the things you actually equip. And arrows don't weigh anything, but like if you want to have secondary weapons to switch to, for example, those will add to your carry weight, but then you can switch to them on the fly if you want to. So for example, if I were to equip this weapon here, and this weapon here for example, now we'll have fat rolls of course, but I can swap on the fly between them. So you can do that. That's why I do have this staff. In case I want to enchant weapons, but don't really often do that because some weapons you cannot enchant. But that's for my other hand. So in this case I cannot enchant this. Also, pausing the game does not pause the game. As you can see, even if I go to my inventory, it still doesn't pause the game. So definitely be careful in fights to not go into your inventory without thinking that you're that you're unable to get harmed, because yeah. You can still swap weapons in the middle of bosses, but yeah, you gotta keep moving. Hello, buddy. Breath turns into a damn laser, man. Oh shit, holy fuck. think he's still alive because I didn't get souls, I think. He's probably gonna come back up here. Now the real fight begins, yeah, I bet. Oh look, this is where we were earlier. This is where we crossed the bridge. That's how big the game feels sometimes. Or just look back and enter the view, or see it taking the view. And that was a... another one. Bunch of hidden illusory walls. Crystal lizard. So when you see these crystal lizards, I'm not sure if I've already told you about them because every game has them. If you kill them, they drop goodies, like little treasure goblins. If you let them get away, they will dig into the ground and disappear, but you can come back later for them to reappear again. They only disappear permanently after you kill them. Oh. Freaking elevator. Ooh. Wait, is that an item I can grab? This is back to that earlier place. I remember. We've been here much earlier, this bonfire. Remember this? You remember this, Slayer? We're all the way back here, where you said there was a nice view. And we got rated +1 for it. So that's how this game loops around back to previous areas. So yeah, all the way back here is a shortcut we unlocked. And that's how Dark Souls 1 and 3 does it a lot. Dark Souls 2 is a lot more linear. It doesn't have these shortcuts as much, but 1 and 3 definitely have them a lot more. Wait, is there a... did I just see a hidden thingy there? Yeah. Look, there's a hidden thingy. Yeah, definitely when you use elevators, watch out for hidden rooms like these. Oh boy. There's a hole. Yeah, maybe we can get above it. Spare ornament, what is that? hell? Oh, it is here. Oh, it's one of those PvP reward thingies or invasion reward thingies. Sometimes you get those items as well, just as a drop somewhere, but or just a random item, but. Oh, this goes to the dragon. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is the statue. Oh, good. That's the ring we're using, but a better version of it. The stamina recovery speed ring. Oh yeah, look at that. Oop, that goes fast, holy shit. Alright, here's a boy waiting. Guess we can try the dragon, if there is indeed a dragon over there. Will there be a dragon there? Well, something tells me he's not dead yet. Oh shit, it's a big drop. Yeah. This is probably a secret boss, yeah. Optional one. Now this is the real fight. Oh boy. Yeah. Ow. Oh shit. He fucking got me with his tail. I can check what his weaknesses are. Oh. There's a weakness for thrust attacks. I do have a thrust heavy, right? So I can try my heavies for more damage. He does have resistance though for oh. He does have a weakness for electricity. But that will fuck up my range a bit, but I might be able to. Try thrusting first. Didn't even notice getting attacked. It's like just like it was like he just turned around and I got killed by his tail. What the fuck? I didn't even land one stab on him, so I'm not sure if that'll work. It's hard to get a stab on him. Ew. Silverfishes are gross. Oh shit. And then I realized the ladder was the boss all along. Wow, it's all the way here. But yeah, we currently do 448 damage to the boss with regular swings, but he's weak to thrusts. My heavy is a thrust attack, so we're probably gonna do a lot more damage with that. He's also weak to electricity. I do have a lightning weapon. That one has a bit less range, but it could be worth trying that as well. But yeah, this guy hits hard, so gotta watch out. Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna test out. Oh, that was a nice stab. That's the fucking tail swipe, that's very deadly. Still couldn't get a stab in. Just wonder how much damage my stab does. This specific weapon I cannot. I believe. Or at least I can't put magic on it, but... Yeah, I can actually, but that's electricity already, so hold on. Test it out. So if I want to imbue it with lightning... Yeah, it's sprayed out, so I can't use it on this one. No, not all, especially not like special boss weapons that already have like a different effect on them. I can try. Because I do have one. 627. Okay, no, it's not worth it. That tail swing, man. It's like a fucking xenomorph. Alright, I'll try my other axe. Or my axe, I mean, with electricity. Because I have an electric axe. Yeah, I can also not use items to give this a different property because it's already imbued with electricity. So this one is electric damage that I imbued it with, but it doesn't have as much range. It's a bit of a shorter weapon, so... But we can hack at it. And we can even use our L2 for a buff, I think. Deal Warcry allows Spirit Warcry to temporarily boost attack. So I can boost my attack more with the Warcry. Oh, I forgot this thing is pretty heavy. Hold up, I might need some lighter. Or I could go with a lot of fire resistance as well, but then I'm not sure how good the resistance will be against physical, because he has that nasty sweep. Yeah, because the axe is a bit heavier. The axe weighs 16, whereas the sword weighs 14. That's too heavier. See how much this does. Only 193, that's not a lot actually. Confused why it does so little damage. I guess he has like a lot of resistance to like my damage. So the main reason I keep dying so far is his tail swipe, so I just can't be too far behind him, because that'll fuck me up. Jesus. I don't really know how to avoid a lot of this. Fuck. If I'm underneath him, he does that. Flame. I gotta learn to read that freaking tail swipe. Ah, I wanted to roll. Yeah, this is hard, especially because of the camera. I can barely see what the fuck he's doing. Oh yeah, usually the head is the weak spot. Guess I'm gonna have to be less under him and more close to his head then, yeah. The freaking flame he does underneath him is pretty deadly as well. Yeah. Probably gotta be more face to face with him rather than going for the butt stabs. Don't really know how to fucking dodge that. Jeez, man, everything hits me. Can barely get to his head. Man, I pressed roll, what the fuck? Can barely dodge anything. It's just hard to learn it when the camera is so zoomed in. Ugh. Camera, hello? Thanks for unlocking. Okay. Actually locking onto his head works pretty well. Well, that went a little bit better. Only a little bit, but yeah, locking onto his head seemed to work. I felt like it was impractical at first, because usually it's impractical to lock onto very big enemies like that, but it seems to help me see his swings coming better, so... Don't know how I was supposed to see that one coming. Stop unlocking, please. Camera. If it stays locked, that would be nice. I mean, does that a lot of stuff. How did that hit me? What the fuck? No clue I was supposed to see that coming. Wow, that missed me actually. That one has no freaking warning. I don't see any freaking sign that he does that bash. How the fuck did that miss? I don't see the bash warning. I have no clue. Like, he just stands still and then all of a sudden bash out of nowhere. I don't see that coming ever. I don't know what the frickin' input, like... I can't read that move at all. Like, maybe I'm missing something, but... I should probably swap rings as well. Just 3 hit me there. I have no fucking clue what to do. I have no clue what to do. There's also multiple types of flame attacks, so I just get confused. I don't recognize quickly enough what the difference is between them. Like, he has one straight flaming attack that turns into a laser, and then he does like a side swipe with the laser. He also has the flame attack underneath himself. But then he probably has like 2 other different ones. Like, I don't know, man, I'm just confused. Also a little bit tired, so that doesn't help. Or sleepy. Camera unlocks, sadly. Again, I don't see what the fuck he does at the bash. I can never read that. Yeah, people who know all the attacks inside out are crazy. Maybe I see the bash. He does like a little walk backwards first. Roll goes into the bite. Yeah, backwards. Now he does the bash. Okay. Okay, I got the bash down. He does a back walk. That is a fucking mean combo. What the fuck, man? How long is that combo? I'm glad I learned how the bash looks like now. So that's progress. But that 6 attack combo or whatever it was new to me. Yeah, I mean, people who just rely on, you know, if people know exactly all the attacks and animations, they just don't get hit, so they don't even need armor. They can just flex, do a naked Unga Bunga run. Paying attention. Camera unlocked. Sucks. That combo is crazy. And again, the camera unlocks. Stop unlocking. I hate that. I don't like it. The camera keeps unlocking. And that distracts me. I lock onto him, and then, like, after a few attacks, like, oh, no longer locked. Come on. That's bullshit. Fuck. Goodbye. Swing. Swing. Really? fucking hit that. He does 6 attack combo, by the way. Double bite. Lucky. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention, that was my bad. Fuck, camera please. Fucking stop unlocking, man. I don't know how that hit. I have no clue how that hit. I clearly dodged. Fucking missed. We're at a wall now. Fuck. Phase 2. Oh boy. Oh no, don't do that. That's a lot faster. My hands are so sweaty. That looks like a big ass laser beam coming up. How the fuck was I meant to dodge that? Jesus Christ. I seemed a bit tired after that. Oh, what the fuck? Going berserk. Big ass laser coming up. Ah! What? Oh, fuck. That laser came out of nowhere, man, and that did so much damage. Holy fuck. I'm really liking this fight though, that is very cool. Like, I got really far and that, you know. That beam he has is dark type damage, as I thought. So I could potentially use like where is it? Boosting dark damage absorption. I could also spec my armor into dark damage resistance, because that laser is the hardest to dodge, I would say. Sinterklaas. The fat armor is actually the best. Hold on, let's see if I'll be able to wield that even. Oh, it's Katarina. Gert. Okay. Well, this is quite an outfit. We are the fat Sinterklaas, but it does help me with dark damage absorption. Let's just hope the other damage, the other attacks won't be as much of a problem. Fuck. Fuck, man, I can't get hits on him. Fuck me. What? Oh, come on, man. I'm not getting hits on him. Dodge, hello? I don't know why my dodges don't dodge. Okay. Stop unlocking! Fuck me, man. And again he unlocks, man. the camera, man? I thought I was in the safe to heal there. Oh. I am enjoying the fight though, because I am noticing a bit of progress, and I'm starting to notice the patterns of how to dodge them more or less, but I'm also a bit sleepy, so I think there's a fair chance I might not do this tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Will I get too sleepy? Fight is delayed. Yeah, right at me, sure. How the fuck did that miss? Oh my god. Well, I'm only on 4 flasks left. Fuck me. I'm not gonna make this. I'm way too low. What the fuck? Keep fucking failing with that one. Yeah, I have no more Estes, there's no way. Oh, I thought I was dead. Well, I will be. I don't know how to see that laser. Huh? How did that miss me? I accepted my fate. Holy shit, dude. How am I alive? There's no way I'm winning this. That is a cool run for how far I got. Yeah, it was way too early there. That was a pretty good run. I just ran out of Estus a bit too early. There were just a lot of stupid reasons I I lost health earlier. Oh well. That definitely was progress, I feel. I did pretty good. There's that one flaming attack I'm still struggling with, but we'll see how it goes. What? How did that hit me? His claw? I never had that before. So I have to dodge to the right then? That was very surprising. Didn't expect that. Yeah, I'm just sleepy. So sleepy. I didn't sleep too well either last night, so. Well, normally I'd go to bed. I'd like keep going to 1 a.m. even lately, but definitely not gonna go to 1 a.m. this time. I didn't sleep too well last night. There we go. Late with the dodge. What the fuck? He did what? What was that? Was that another headbutt? That was very much in a row. How the fuck did that not hit? Tail spike. The camera angle too early. A lot better now. I need to go to the right, not to the left. Fuck, that was a bad mistake. Fuck, I didn't hit him proper. Are we? Oh, I'm dead. Or not. Oh, I'm getting so much better at the dodges. Oh, I should go away. That was dumb. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't get hit there. Going very good. Dodge, oh, okay. fuck did that hit me, man? Too far. I don't know how I'm alive, but okay. This attack, fuck me. Was not prepared for that. Fucking Forestus. Fuck me! Oh, my fucking thingy ran out as well. Shit. That was such a good run. We were actually very close there. Fuck. Sucks that my thingy ran out. But I really find it inconsistent to dodge those lasers. It just feels so random where he uses them. Yeah, maybe this is the one. I'm always too early with that. What? I'm always so slightly too late with that one. That bite just comes out of nowhere, and I feel like I'm pressing it right in time, but then he hits me, man. Shouldn't forget to also use my frickin' sword ability. Do a little bit of extra damage. If I had used that, maybe I could have gotten him. dumb. Come on. I hate that attack. I need to go to the left. He does that. Just keep forgetting you have that. What the fuck? How did... I again make the stupid mistake because I can't lock onto him. Yeah, this is going worthless right now. Might as well restart. This is such a bad run right now. Every time I keep forgetting he doesn't have flame after, but I'm being such a dumbass right now. Alright, just fucking kill me. I'm being such a fucking dumbass. My brain is fucking poop right now. Too fucking sleepy. Like, I'm really enjoying this fight, but my brain is turning into fucking mush. I'm not thinking anymore. I'll do this next time. I really like this boss, like I said. Like, I'm just not awake enough. I need to do this next time. I think I'm gonna call it night because I'm just too sleepy. Yeah. Well, the boss is really nice. I really like it. I just, like, I can read kind of every attack. I'm just being dumb and sleepy right now, so hopefully next time. Yeah, I gotta get my brain at 100%. Alright, have a good night, Slayer. Thanks for being here. Hope you sleep well. I gotta sleep well. Okay, what's happening on the server? Yeah. Hope you have a good night, man. Take care, bye-bye.